If we're going to a classroom in 10 or 20 years, at first you'll say, well, this is just a great classroom. The kids are talking to each other. The teacher is walking around, sitting next to a student, saying, hey, that was a great job. I really like how you did that. Kids look really engaged. It will look like an exceptional classroom today. But when you start paying closer attention, you'll realize that the teacher and the student have much more support to do that really engaging experience than they've ever had before. Maybe the teacher has something whispering into their ear saying, hey, go talk to Kristen. She's really engaged today. She's really excited about today's topic. Go give her some encouragement. She could really value that. And then that night, that teacher is able to co-create with the AI an even more engaging lesson based on what the students have said or done. And the AI can say, hey, yesterday's lesson went well. The kids really enjoyed it. I talked to them about it. But a lot of them were still confused about the main idea of a paragraph. So why don't we reteach that tomorrow in this way? For someone who is engaged with their learning, who is curious, this is the most exciting time to be alive. There's no ceiling to, especially now with artificial intelligence and everything else that's happening. You're going to see 10-year-olds learn quantum physics, and they're going to be the people who push the frontiers. At the same time, we know that these same technologies can be used to make very addictive things. I mean, you're already seeing that in places in East Asia. Unfortunately, a lot of young men are so addicted to video games that they're not even getting out, forming connections. So, yeah, I worry about that. But whenever I think about that, I think about, well, maybe there's ways of using the same technology to put guardrails. Right now on a computer, every parent worries what their kids are doing. We worry about it at home. There's very blunt instruments where you can protect from certain sites. I hope AI can observe and be on the parents and the teacher side and say, hey, that article's not appropriate for you. Or you played this video game for half an hour. Why don't you go do a little bit of Khan Academy? Or even better, why don't you go run outside right now? And if it can do that, if it can report to the parent, like, hey, why don't you go walk over and get them to play outside? In fact, you should go for a walk too, because you've been on your phone too long too.